Let's see. Oh.
I hope everybody had a good 4th. Oh, let me do that.
Get our.
Did you mute it?
Get our text on there.
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all hear us okay?
Did you,
Hope so.
Did you push it to play?
Yeah, now you need to do our text. Yeah.
Chat. Hey, everybody. We're just getting set up here.
Let's pull this closer.
That win last night was
horrific.
tremendous.
Yes, it was. Wow.
Yeah, it was. Man. Y'all, we had some wind here last night. It was just rocking the rig.
It was crazy.
And it was noisy.
Oh, I can see my scar.
Victor, Deb, hello. There's Sherry Carmack. Howdy do.
Hey, hey. Well, I know it's pretty warm down in the lower 48, but it's not warm here.
No.
It's been forever since I've worn a long sleeve shirt in July.
And long pants.
Yeah.
In July.
It's
I didn't get that.
Oh, I didn't talk to you, honey. Let's see. Can you see that? It says 56.
It's going to be about our high today. It's 3 o'clock here. That's about it. And there's still that wind out there in the northwest is cool.
Hey, Tom and Bunny. We're feeling much better, thank you.
Yeah, we had our allergies acted up on us for a couple of days there.
Oh, it was pretty bad.
Feeling like somebody beat me up in stages.
Yeah.
So it's all good. But we're
I
better.
mean, it was weird because it felt like, what in the world? My neck was
Mobile
hurting.
Tech, hello.
Hey, hey.
Tripping with Tom and Bonnie. Yep. Yeah, we're doing good. Hope all of y'all are doing well. We just figured we didn't have nothing planned to talk about. We just random
Let's
on
talk.
here.
Yeah.
Just talking about whatever anybody asks a question. But mainly it's been the weather. This is our last day here. We moved up the road from where we were at last week to another area which kind of is called
About 20 miles away.
This is called what? The Eureka?
Eureka roadhouse camp area.
Yeah. It's a big valley in here. Sharon will show you. You've seen the picture of where we're camped.
Yeah.
But since that picture was taken, some tenors came in, young people. They're real nice. They're over here minding their own business, having a campfire. They've been doing canoeing in the lakes around here.
Yeah.
Right. One of them's got a little motorbike they've been riding around. But across the road here, and she'll show you on this mountain over here. This is a big mountain. They got some ATV trails around here.
We're like sitting down in the valley.
In the valley. Yeah, it's in the valley here.
It's really pretty.
You can see the highway going across up there, the Glen Highway.
Yeah. And it's so green.
We're about, 58 miles, 64 miles from where we're going to be camping over there in Glen Allen at the Wilderness Tullison or Tusalna.
Yeah,
I'm not real sure.
It's a meetup we're going to.
We're having a meetup at the campground for 4 days. So we'll take some pictures and all that. It's not but 4 days. So she'll do some videos around there.
Enjoy the cool weather. 109. Oh my gosh, I hope y'all's AC's working well.
Yeah, we'll enjoy this cool weather. We just had to run a little heat on a little bit this morning. We cut the burner on a little bit.
Mobile Tech wants to know when the summer happens here. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure about that. It's a wet summer this year. They call it a wet summer. They had one of these about 4 years ago. It was wet.
Yeah.
And wet and cool, and it's been wet and cool because I think we're going to have we had our first 70 degree. Well, it was in the rig, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 70 degrees in here.
Yeah, we're gonna probably have one of those tomorrow maybe, and Monday, and over at our campground we're going to.
Yeah, yeah.
On our way to Bodacetious BDQs. It's the greatest. Good to hear you. Feeling better. Take care, Diana Welch.
All right, enjoy that barbecue.
Oh yeah.
North Carolina barbecue.
Oh, they're going to Carolina barbecue. There's some good stuff down there.
Yep.
Yeah, but as far as when summer happens, probably when it hits 75. I know they've had some high temperatures up here, but this ain't one of those years. Because we were told as soon as it kind of gets in second week of August, it starts cooling off up here. And then you can have freezing temperatures before the end of August.
Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean to shake the camera.
So, anyway, we're just taking it that way. We'll summarize our trip on a trip.
Yeah, our trip after it's over.
After it's over, we'll sit down and talk about it and the do's and the don'ts and what to expect. And the different areas because it's so spread out as to what wildlife you're going to see and places to camp and places not to camp.
There
But
is a
we have some pointers, some things that might make a difference in your approach to how you come up here. But it's been enjoyable so far.
Is that how you say that?
What?
The campground we're going to.
Tulsona?
Is that it?
I think that's how you say it.
Okay.
There is a nice trail up to some mud flats, not a long walk, kind of neat place. Yeah, they said it has some nice hiking trails in there. Some of them about 2 miles. That's all I care about. Just getting out doing some walking. If the weather's permissible.
And they have this thing where they float down the river there. There's a I don't know. For us, it looks like a creek, but they're calling it a river. Yeah.
It's a tour trip.
I'm not getting in that water, and it's 56 degrees. Sorry.
we didn't know what to expect, so we just, doing some hiking and checking it out. That's all I care about.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
We've actually done our main excursion here in Alaska that we wanted to do. And we hope to get down when we go further south. We hope to see some bears down the road. They're here. They're going to be eating a salmon. So, there's old Peggy Parker.
I just don't know how to put this so that's not on my face.
How are you guys? I live in Fairbanks, Alaska. Have you made it to the Golden Heart City? No, I don't know where that is.
Is that Fairbanks?
We came through Fairbanks on our way across. And,
yes.
We didn't spend but a day there. It's my understanding there's quite a bit to do there.
Mm-hmm.
But we just been enjoying being out in the wilderness and all.
Yeah.
As far as we can get out. I mean, some of the places we've seen, some of the trails we hiked and stuff like that.
We found some really pretty places to camp. Oh my gosh. This place right here is just drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah,
we just wish. I mean, the sun is out today, but it's windy.
Not real windy. Now, yesterday we had 30, 40 mile an hour winds.
Yeah.
We were going to take a walk, but we couldn't take the walk because the wind was just blowing dirt in your face off the road.
And we had that sinus thing going on, so we didn't want to
aggravate that.
Oh my gosh, this is driving me nuts. I'm gonna put markers on this table.
Uh-oh, I lost my people on my chat.
Oh, sugar. Sorry, y'all.
Try it again here. But no, it's
You got it.
they come back. Oh, okay. But my wife, she came up here. Our daughter was in the Air Force back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Early 2000s, 2003 or 4.
I don't know how long this is going to last.
We might be doing a short show tonight. Today. I don't know. It's
But no, she had special duty, and she had at that time she had 2 children, and the one was in school, but the other one was a baby, and so she had to leave to go to wherever the special duty was, and I was there babysitting. It was cold. That was in April to the middle of May, and it was cold.
But yeah, it's it's you just got to dress in layers, have layers with you. The other morning, what was it, day before yesterday? We woke up. It was so foggy here you couldn't see the perimeter of the camp here.
It was
thick as butter, man.
I mean, you just got to prepare.
It
prepare
changes.
for the worst.
Every day it changes. It's not like you get 3 days in a row the constant same thing. We haven't had that since we've been here.
No.
It's either been cloudy and rainy in one morning, then it cleared off in the evening, or it's nice in the morning and got rainy in the afternoon.
I mean, yeah, we were
different.
We were sitting out around the campfire the other night before last.
Yeah.
And you could see all the mountains, and the sun was beaming off of them. It was gorgeous.
Beautiful. Yeah, it was gorgeous.
I woke up at 5 o'clock that morning, and you couldn't see a thing. I was like, wow.
Well, Christopher says it's in the 80s, been in the 80s in Fairbanks, because we know it's been warmer up there.
That's
than it has
crazy.
down here. But it does. They get pretty nice weather up there.
Yeah.
But it also creates a fire hazard. But now they're getting rain, so that's good.
Yes, that is good. Come here and you can
have 3 days in a row of hot.
Yeah. Hey, we know how
It's been hot, especially in Arizona. Hey, I've worked in it for years. I know how it is. But
In
yeah,
Florida, it's hot too.
you can appreciate the weather here. It's always going to be
Oh,
a little
yeah.
different, but it's going to be cooler. You can count on being cool. And that's what's nice about it.
Right.
It's when it's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about running the air conditioner or nothing like that.
It almost feels like we're in a different country because of how the weather is here.
Well, the other thing, too, is our elevation here. We're almost 3,000 feet.
Right. Yeah, that is
So,
too.
when you get to the higher elevations, you're going to get cooler. Now, Glen Allen, where we're going, it's lower over there. And it's supposed to be like in the mid 70s over there for at least a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be our first really 70 degrees since
Yay!
we've been here. Now, we have friends that are over in Moose Pass, and over there it's been cloudy, but they came out of Kenai. They've been up on the Russian River camping to do salmon fishing, and the salmon stopped running, so they got another week's vacation to go back at a camping site there by the river.
Right.
To go back and camp another week. So we're waiting to see how that turns out.
They're trying to offset their spending in campgrounds. They belong to what's it called, Thousand Trails.
Yeah, so they use alternate campgrounds.
Yes.
And that's fine. That's nothing wrong with that. But at Moose Pass, they can stay over there. It's just free state land around the Trailhead Lake.
Right.
That's a big lake over there. Mobile Tech, that's right. It used to be Russia here. That's why we having problems pronouncing some of these names. I was thinking they were Indian names. Not all of them are Indian.
No,
some of them are from the from the native people, Alaskan native people. Not all native people, but the Alaskan Indian native people. And I think some of the names a lot of them are Russian.
Yes, definitely a lot of Russian. Especially that last place where we were at in Glacier View.
Yeah. So it is what it is.
Thank you. Some days.
Poodle Professor. Yep. Suckers laugh out loud. I don't know what they're talking about.
I would kill for 70 degrees.
Yeah. Well, we'll share some of this with you.
Yeah. Hey, somebody sent me a message and I said, if I could send you some of this cool weather, I would, but I don't have that.
It's been real pleasurable.
Yeah.
Other than the wind yesterday, because we want to take a walk and we went ahead and grilled our steaks. We didn't grill them. We cooked them in there. What'd you cook
air
them in?
fryer. In the air fryer. They were still good. They were still good.
The morning was so nice. We thought the afternoon would be nice, but then the wind reared its head, so we couldn't have a campfire or anything. We were going to video all that for you.
Yeah.
But this didn't happen because the wind was just atrocious.
Well, I'm going to tell you, we haven't sat in our rig this long in a long time.
No, it's not. No. Well, between, where it's at and it's rainy and windy, and then we did put on clothes and did do some walks.
Yep.
And we did more hikes in Denali than anywhere.
Yes.
But those were cold, and you had to have layers on, and those were wet hikes.
Well, we've got some other adventures coming up. We've got our rally coming up.
Yep.
And then where are we going to be after the rally?
We got Wrangell.
Oh, yes, that's going to be
Wrangell
nice.
National Park. We're going to try to visit that.
Yeah. So that'll be the third one that we can actually get to by car.
Well, not all the way.
Well,
there's a bridge you got to park, take a shuttle, pay them for a shuttle, or walk across a walk bridge to get into McCarthy. McCarthy's at the end of the thing down there by Wrangell. And then you can hike out to a mine, or you can pay for a tour to take you out to a mine, or you just do some hikes around there and check it out.
And boy, McCarthy is a big town.
But I ain't in
everything is in one building.
Yeah, I'm not in no 8 mile. I haven't done enough hiking to tune ourselves up to do an 8 mile hike. We could do it, but I'm just not. I'm not set up. My body ain't gonna take that. Especially if you got elevation too. A couple thousand feet of elevation.
Yeah.
If you're not thinking about hiking out here in the elevation country, you got to practice that.
Yeah.
It's like being.
You got to be doing it.
It's like being in an event. Like when we were in Glacier for that year, we did over 50 miles in the week. We did some long hikes that week.
Oh, that was
great. We did like 55 miles, 54 miles, something like that. And we underestimated that because I'm thinking we did more.
Yeah.
But you gotta, when you go out to these places, you gotta be preparing to go do that. If you try to do it, anybody, and you're not prepared to do a long hike like that and carry water and stuff with you, you'll pay the price. It's like they just rescued some hikers in Arizona, I guess, yesterday.
Because of the heat.
Seen it in the news, yeah. They rescued some hikers in Arizona yesterday because they were out hiking in the heat.
So Sam said he almost forgot about the live.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, he was watching John Wayne.
I like old John Wayne, boy. He tell it like it is. Yeah. Yeah, there's this place is so big, and I mean,
oh my gosh,
there's no way you could see it. You'd run yourself ragged to see everything. You'd be wore out.
Well, that's why people take more trips to come up here. They come back,
you gotta come back. You just getting to
we just touched the surface.
Yeah, we just touched the surface. And like I say, we're not running up and down the road trying to see everything, because we know we're not going to do that. I don't want to wear myself out like that. But we have taken some road trips and went and done some things. But it's some great distances here.
Oh,
you know,
man.
to get back from here to Anchorage, you're looking at a hive.
Somebody just died in Death Valley. Found in 130-degree heat in their car with what?
With no water. 2 flat tires. 65-year-old man. Hey.
That was not smart.
Well, people die in Florida. People leave their kids in the car. They did that the other day somewhere down there. Left a baby in the car overnight and it died.
The heat is worse than the cold one, and take them off when it warms up. But the heat, I mean, you get down to your skin, you're done. I'm done.
Yeah, but there's some trails and stuff up here you can take, but you need a high vehicle, and you need something to get you up above the bush, because the kind of the way the roads are here, when you get out, some of the far out roads that I've seen videos on,
yeah.
The bushes are right up on top of your truck.
Oh, for sure.
So you got to have a truck that's above these low, thick bushes.
Yeah.
Especially in the flatter areas.
Exactly, Mobile Tech. Both will kill you, the cold and the heat.
Oh, Randy.
Instead of that big bus.
There's still a lot to see down where in the lower 48 that we ain't seen yet.
Definitely.
This will be one we'll probably come back to, but maybe not right away. But we'll see how fuel prices are.
Yeah.
They coming across Canada, the fuel will bite you.
Whew.
Especially some places it's over $6 a gallon.
Maybe the next trip we come to Alaska, we'll take a cruise.
Maybe.
So we can see the parts you can't drive to.
Well, you can drive to a lot of them, but in our situation, we got to go out of Alaska. Like if you go to Haines, then you got to drive down, and if you don't, you got to pay big money to take that ferry across the Segway.
Right.
So I don't know how much all that costs. I know it's not cheap.
And I know we're big, so
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Even with our little rig, I don't think we would be able.
We would fit on the little rig.
Would
but
we?
You gotta. Your footage is important.
Yeah.
The length they can stop you from getting on there with your length.
Sam, there's a ton of Class C's up here.
Yeah, Class C's seem to be in truck campers and vans.
Yes.
Are the 3 most popular ways, unless you're just tent camping and have an SUV.
Right.
And you can do that too.
And there's a lot of those, the trucks that have that big tent thing that they can put up.
Put up on top.
Yeah.
And some of them have them on top of their campers on the back. They're carrying all their supplies in their camper. You know, then they have that. I've seen some of them, the tent up on back of the camper top itself.
Yeah. Somebody just told me 14,000 was like, no way. What?
Well, it wouldn't be that much for us. I'm sure it's probably going to be anywhere from $600 to $1,200. We had our truck and our rig to go on the ferry from Haines over to Segway.
Right.
It's kind of north. Segway sits kind of north of Haines for me looking at the map. But I don't know how many nautical miles it is. I don't know if it's 100, 150, 80. I don't. It's like $89 a person, I think, round trip. So you taking a vehicle, that's going to be a lot more weight. So I'm quite sure it's going to be a chunk of change.
Yeah. Christopher, see, he says that the Walmart parking lot is full of Class C's.
Oh, in Fairbanks?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Fairbanks, yeah. Oh, there was quite a few there when we were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, there was quite a few there when we were there.
In fact, I think we were the only fifth wheels, us and Kim and Daryl.
Yeah, it was mostly Class C's, Big B's. And that's to me, that's kind of a good way to see it up here, to stay. Right. A lot of the state parks and stuff, we can't get in.
Because they're small.
They're small and we're too big. And they're like $18 to $20 a night, you know, and that's reasonable. I mean, but we don't even look for them because we're easily too big for them.
Hey, grandson, Long time no see on the live.
He's been busy traveling.
Yeah.
That's good.
You go.
See it while you can. Alaska is a good place to sell an RV. I imagine so.
I bet.
Yeah. Wants to buy. I haven't seen. In fact, I haven't seen any. I haven't seen but a couple for sale up here.
Oh, for sure.
I've only seen a couple for sale.
Wants to know, why did you choose a fifth wheel
this time and not class A since you had camper, class X since you had camper? Oh, well, we just,
we kind of fell into this.
We were looking for something different.
Yeah.
And our friends accidentally called us. We
Yeah,
told
she
them,
butt dialed me.
and said they were going to sell their fifth wheel, and this thing we know had been taken pretty good care of.
Yeah.
For an older unit, and we knew it had to have some work done on it. But yeah, it's not been driven much on the road. It's mostly been state park, because they only moved it by when their friends moved it for them.
Yeah, they always had somebody move it.
Yeah, they hired
even the people who had it before them.
Yeah, they didn't tow it nowhere. They just towed the park, and that's where it sit.
Yeah.
They probably didn't have this rig probably didn't have 15,000-20,000 miles on it its whole life.
Exactly.
Because everything's good. Everything's like new.
So we put that on there.
We put it on it.
Oh, grandson says it's 40 degrees in St. Helens. Ooh.
Yeah. But we might get a class C. Who knows?
Hey.
But we're just keeping what we have. I mean, it don't cost that much to keep it.
Yeah. Sorry, that blanket's hard.
I just don't think the price of campers or anything else is going to be going down anytime soon with inflation like it is.
Oh gosh, me.
If you've done bought and paid for something, put the money in it, why sell it?
Exactly.
I
mean,
it don't cost me that much to own it.
Basically, we're making this one more comfortable for us.
Yeah, we're still going to use the little rig some. We don't know exactly the situations yet, but we know we enjoy it, so we're going to use it. We just don't have the space, the living space. But when we're somewhere in the summer, we won't take the little rig. It'd be perfect.
Okay, I noticed you had slide covers on your slides. Lots of new ones don't. Put them on there. Nice option. I don't know, ours seem to work good. Have to bump the water off when we bring the slides in, but...
Well, the slides are stretched and come out of there. I got to work on some of them.
Yeah.
But it's all fixable. It's just a matter of getting...
the covers, yeah.
We haven't been nowhere where we've been in rain until we got up here. And we have had the rain.
Do you have what? Sliding fifth wheel. We have 4...
No.
What does that mean?
The fifth wheel in the back of the truck. No, I don't. I have an 8-foot bed in my I have an 8-foot bed. I got a see, what kind do I have?
Reese.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
I got a Reese 16 rated 16,000, but I think I'm gonna get a different one, a little bit different than that one, something a little bit more heavier rated, because this thing is kind of heavy, and I have all kinds of stuff in the front of it up there. But so far, it's done pretty good. So, I got a big enough truck to handle this thing. I think that the 3,500 is ideal for handling this weight trailer. A 2,500 short bed, this trailer might
pushing it.
This trailer might push that 2,500 around a little bit.
Oh, and it did. While you coming off the mountain with this thing.
Yeah, we have a 25.
That was scary.
That was the other truck we got. It's older, but hey,
that was little red.
Hey, it did the job.
Hey, it tows the little trailer just fine.
Yep, tows the little trailer
just fine.
I can't spell it tonight. In case
it's all good. It's all good.
That's all right. We're allowed at our age.
Yep.
I fix my shirt. It's all wrinkled. I don't know why. I'm all twisted. I'm a twisted sister. But it's all good stuff. I have 2,500. Does good. Oh, he has a 2,500. What weight trailer do you have? A 2,500. Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that gross vehicle weight stuff, you got to pay attention to that.
For sure. And these dealers, they'll try to talk you into stuff. Just will not work together.
Well, they're trying to make a sale. They're not worried about your personal safety.
That's not cool.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah, but wow. I mean, some of these women go in there and they just get hoodooed. I hate it.
Uh-oh. But Buffin. Hold on a minute.
Well, we're live here. We're fine
Well,
on
I
the
know we're good
phone.
on here, but I don't see your comments kind of popping up there.
Yeah.
They're just on the TV.
Sorry for the finger. Nope, they're not there. Sorry.
Yeah, we froze over there.
I don't know what's going on. Uh-oh. There we are. They're coming back. Do you guys have a home base? I think that's what that said. Do you have a home base to stay at? Well, if we need somewhere to go, we got kids that have places.
We got Florida is our home base, but you know we've
Not
been out
particularly
here
a place to park though. That's
no,
what he's asking. Yeah.
yeah, we haven't. We've been discussing that. We don't know for sure yet what we're going to do. We've been looking at property in Utah, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming.
Home
Those
base
are
in the U.S.
4 of our favorite states.
Yeah, Mobitech, I don't know why it keeps buffing like that.
Should be. Our signals and stuff are strong.
I know.
It's nice and clear.
We've
But
been,
the wind does affect things, so with the signal.
which is
Off and on, but I'm still watching. Well, thank you, Miss Peggy.
appreciate that. Appreciate that. And don't forget to give thumbs up.
That's Denise Jacoby. She says hello.
Hello, hello.
Days were awesome. We slept through it.
Slept through what?
The firecracker, our 4th of July.
Oh.
We were in a kind of a quiet place, and we just kind of enjoyed that.
Oh, yeah.
Because our friend's little dog, Daryl and Kim's little dog, Bentley, he don't like fireworks or gun noises, and he got a little excited. But we were in a pretty good place. They had a little bit of fireworks at that river rafting place right down where we camped the other day.
But it only lasted like 10 minutes.
It didn't last real long. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
And mostly it wasn't crowded, just people stopping to spend the night. So that was all good.
Exactly.
So non-eventful. That's what we kind of like. I know we're boring.
Well,
but we've seen plenty of fireworks and all that.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to improve our videos and our channel. We're trying to grow it. But, you know, we want y'all to share with your friends and tell them about our channel and, you know, and thumbs up. It helps our channel. So, yep, I'm trying to get there.
I don't know. We're almost superstars. I don't know why it needs to get even bigger.
Well, I want to at least get to 17,000.
Okay. Y'all hear now. She got a goal set. 17,000.
We never, what?
Well, I mean, I guess we could be like a lot of them and drama, and buy this and buy that and do this and do that.
No.
I mean, we could do all that, but
of course we could.
I don't care about the channel being 100, 200,000 people. How could you ever talk to that many people?
No.
Right now we talk about
and look at Long Honeymoon. They just hit 100,000 subscribers, and they've been on here for 10 years.
I remember watching them when they only had like 15,000.
Yeah.
Maybe 10.
And they're from Alabama, so
they're
apparently,
they're great guys.
Well, it's hard for us Southern people to get our channels off the ground, apparently.
I don't know.
Been looking at Starlink. Do you think it's worth the dollars? Where are you in Alaska? That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, because our Starlink worked great in the lower 48. Fantastic. Up here, sometimes it gets a little sketchy. But they don't have as many satellites up here.
No, but it seemed to be where it was more populated. Where was it? Talkeetna. It was buff a lot more over there.
Yes.
Over around Talkeetna, Denali, it buffed it a lot more than it did up in, and it did buff some in Toke too when we were up there.
Right. But Fairbanks, it worked great.
Well, we were right there at Fairbanks.
Right.
But Talkeetna, down towards Kenai wasn't too bad.
That worked great.
Worked pretty good there. Here it's worked pretty good.
Yeah.
Across here. But it depends on where you're at and what you're doing. But for us, the value is worth it because Even though we've
Oh,
had some intermittent, well, and down in Canada we had a couple places a little
right.
intermittent, but
Yeah,
nothing to not make me want to get rid of it. It's still better
exactly.
than having a cell phone.
Definitely.
And we got our cell phone when we use Starlink. So
His cabin is north of Tequila, looking to travel in lower 48. Oh, it works fantastic in the lower 48.
yeah.
We really
Let's
haven't had
see.
any problem.
E-House wants to has Starlink work well in Alaska? Yeah, it has. The thing that has not worked well is my Sirius radio. Around town, I have it, but as soon as I got out of Palmer, out of Anchorage the other day, I
Yeah.
lost it. Daryl's lost his too. So
Yeah,
that's kind of a, if you can freeze it before you come,
exactly. I mean,
it's not. It
because
worked across Canada better than it has in Alaska.
E-House is taking the notes of where we've been camped.
Uh-huh.
And so she's keeping a record because they're coming up next year.
Oh, okay. Well,
So everywhere we've camped, we've had service.
yeah, this you got to watch the holidays because
Oh boy.
if you're free camp, and some of the parks too, the places get real crowded. Really crowded is what we've seen on holiday weekends. So, and of
What's
course,
Marilyn asking us not to do? Please don't do that. What don't you want us to do?
please don't do that. I don't know what you're talking about. You have to tell us, Marilyn, what you're talking about. But you know, it depends on what your preference is and
Yeah.
what you're willing to pay for and what your budget is, because I don't know what people's budgets are. Um, but yeah, for us, it works. Any trouble with credit cards coming through Canada or in Alaska? I've read that sometimes the card companies think it was stolen. What you do is you got to notify your card company.
Yep.
And I have two cards I've used, but I won't use the Bank of America in Canada because they charge you a fee. And if you're buying lots of fuel,
Yeah.
the fee I spent one time was over $20 a fee. So I lost all my benefit of saving money in Canada with the differential. You get the exchange rate, but my Chase card worked real well. I didn't get any extra
Yes.
charges on there. So I'll use my Chase card when we go back through Alaska.
And actually, we've
I mean,
used that
Back
card.
through Canada.
We've used that card almost 100% of the time, even going through Canada and coming here.
I didn't use it that much through Canada until the charges started showing up after I was
No,
almost through.
I'm talking about the Prime card.
Yeah, I started using the Prime
Yeah.
card. So just be aware of that. Make sure you check with your credit card company, see if they're going to charge you exchange rate fees, is what I think it called it on my credit card. I had to look on there and see. But I stopped using my Bank of America card in Canada because they were charging me these fees. And it might have been, you know, I don't know, some reason it happened, but they said I read it in there. They said they can charge you fees for overseas usage.
Uh-oh. Denise said something and it went away.
Uh-oh, it must be real quiet.
She has a question. Based on your boondocking, do you have issues taking your big rig, big rig, over bad roads? No, actually.
We actually try to scope out our next areas by using iOverlander and different input sites. And
Yeah.
in this case, where we're camped out here, this was 25. We didn't go but what, 25 miles?
25 miles this time.
And
yeah.
we had come up here the other day. We were out for a Sunday ride, and this is one of the places we came to. And we decided to come over here and try it out. And it's worked pretty good. It's not been too bad. And the road's nice enough for us to get into. We're about 1.5 miles off the highway down in this valley, and it's a nice gravel road, and it's plenty wide. It's kind of like state maintained because they have a antenna tower over here that they have to get to. I guess it's the AT&T tower is what Daryl told me. So in that likelihood, it works. If you can scope out a place and get pictures of it before you go, that's a big help.
Well, and he puts the updates on Overlander.
Well, I'll put an update if it hasn't been updated. But if it's updated and matches my situation, somebody was there like 7 days ago. Somebody was here, said that was great through the 4th and there. And we come, we seen it, and we videoed it. So
do stores in Canada what? Do stores in Canada take American dollars? That's why we used the credit card, because
some of them do, some of them don't.
Yeah, it was just easier to use the credit card because you didn't have to do the exchange rate and all that kind of
It
stuff.
does it all automatically for you.
Yeah. So that worked perfectly.
Yeah,
for
we didn't.
us.
I didn't even get no Canadian money to come up here on. And now, unless you spend a lot of time there, then I maybe get a couple $100 worth. But I don't think you need thousands of dollars worth of exchange currency if you're going to use your credit card. Just check with your card company and say, hey, are you going to charge me a rate to use my card in Canada?
Well, Marilyn, I'm not going to change the channel itself. I just want to get more views on my videos. It costs money to travel.
But are you saying they don't get much reception?
What is it?
I missed that part.
Let me see. Hold on. These are familiar with the summers, but don't. Okay, what? But are you saying they don't get much reception?
Oh, no. It's talking about the Starlink.
I think so.
Then your cell phones aren't going to work in a lot of places up there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you're going to be traveling. Your cell phone's going to go dead.
Yeah.
Or you're going to be trying to navigate off that thing. Unless you pre-program it or preload it, you're going to... And even then, I think me and Daryl, we've had some issues where I've lost it one time with our navigator. And luckily I had it in my GPS system, my Garmin.
Oh, Sam wants to know if you have a spare tire for the fifth wheel.
Yes, I got a spare tire for both. It's got a brand new spare tire underneath it. To make a trip this long, you definitely want good rubber. I wouldn't travel this far with tires over 2 years old. Mine just reached 2 years old.
Not much reception. Yeah, your cell phones won't get much reception.
No, only close to town. In certain places, like there's a cell tower right behind us.
Yeah.
We can get cell here. If you have AT&T, I don't know about the other ones. Well, okay. Kim and Daryl's, they're on their T-Mobile, right, Daryl? And they're getting reception here off this AT&T tower.
They will take American dollars in a heartbeat.
If you pay them American dollars and what they charge you for Canadian, they're making extra money off of you. So you got to do the calculations. Now, I don't know if their registers will do that. I don't even know. I haven't even tried it.
Okay.
I don't know.
You answered Denise's.
Okay.
About researching the roads. When you drive up to Alaska, I only had cash in American dollars. So did we, but we didn't use it very often. We didn't. We just used the card because it was just easier. Even when we went to a
Tim Hortons to get an upside down chocolate donut.
Yeah, that was crazy.
In a bag.
That was nuts. Let's see. I was thinking of taking more than a spare. That's Sam. Hey, X marks the spot.
Oh, Peggy Parker says that...
Sorry, everything's coming up through here so fast.
They're all jumping on here. Trying to get everything in. Peggy Parker says Traveling Robert's up here, right behind us somewhere.
Yeah. He was in Tahkeetna, Denali, I think.
Yeah. He goes real fast. He'll probably pass us going out. We just take our time. We slow down. We enjoy ourselves. And not that he's not doing that. He does it his pace. Everybody should do it at their pace. Yeah, Roberts, he's a good guy. He does a good job on his channel.
Oh, we are going to have a fantastic time there. I hope. I'm sure we will. Okay. How far are you, honey? I'm trying to keep up.
Starlight's here. I'm right here at Starlight.
Hey.
She's in Southern Cal at 75. She's getting some of that nice weather out there near the coast. Thumbs up. I like and share. Okay, well, thank you. You
guys should.
We
should move to Alaska.
Nice to have some good folks here. Well, most of the people...
if it rains all the time, I can't handle it.
Well, I mean, we've met some really nice...
Really
nice folks here in Alaska. Just good old hard-working folks. And this place is a little bit of a challenge. And, hey, they say living in the South's a challenge, too, living in the heat. I did it for a long time. If you make up your mind to do something, you can do it, no matter where it's at.
Yeah. We know Big Truck, Big Trailer is up here. And they get tons of views on their videos.
Yeah,
So
that's good. Good for them.
I'm happy for them. I am, but I want the same thing. Dang it!
All right.
I work hard on these videos.
How are the mosquitoes? When we pulled in here, because there's lakes all around us here. There's big lakes. They were pretty, not real bad, but they were. You knew they were here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But since the wind picked up and blew up and it got sunny, it's not too bad.
Right.
You can go outside. We sat around the campfire. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah. I wore one of those mosquito bracelets while I was out there while we were setting up and everything, and I was fine. It was the ones that came in the rig, and I took the bracelet off that kept trying to bite us. Denise, what'd she say?
It's hot and really raining.
Yep, and humid. Oof.
Have a major watch tonight.
Oh,
we got a hurricane or something?
Yep.
Oh, they got a hurricane? Yep. I didn't even look.
How can
we help you get more views?
Share. Tell everybody else about our channel, please.
Well, we try to go over things that are important to people that do this travel and do this lifestyle.
Oh, they got a flood warning.
Oh, a flood warning in South Florida? Oh, yeah. Know that real well. But I don't know. We're just I guess we're kind of boring to a lot of people. But, hey, we just, we take our time and we just talk about what we talk about.
Exactly. And we're trying to find free, nice places for people to camp. Tell them where to get fuel. Tell them where to get water and dump. Those are things that we look for when we watch other channels.
Well, the thing about it, there are people talk about the campgrounds, you can talk about this and talk about that.
But we don't do campgrounds.
And the thing of it is, we have our friends that are from Alabama, they're up here and they're going to do the fishing thing. And their campground, he got his taillight knocked out. Right there where he was parked.
Somebody backed right into him.
Backed into the camper because they're packed in like sardines.
Okay, wait a minute. We're getting behind here. Cindy P. She says the heat is bad in the Gulf of Mexico here, but the humidity is a killer. Humidity down south is always a killer. Let's see. You deserve the spoils of your stardom. You are
which is no different than y'all are.
Celebrity. Not boring. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. We look forward to seeing y'all. Oh, that makes me feel good. Judy T. Hey, girl.
Well,
New Hampshire has gone from heat on in the morning. I hate it when it's like that, when you have to turn the heat on in the morning and you have the AC in the afternoon.
Well, like Smitty says, drama sells. Now,
I don't do drama.
We could give y'all some drama.
We could record everything.
Y'all don't see everything that happens out here. I tell you what, next time we run into a situation, we're going to video it for you. We're going to show you how crazy it can be. So I guarantee we'll get 100,000 views on some of the stuff. I guarantee it.
And some of these.
But we just don't want to put ourselves out there like that.
No, that's just, we're not those kind of people. We're just not.
Well, I tell you what, when we get out of Alaska, we'll let you know about something on down the road. I got to discuss it with my friends.
Now that was drama. That was. But I wasn't going to do that to somebody I know. No.
We won't. That's private.
Yeah.
Watch your channel. Okay, I missed all these things here, guys. Y'all just throwing a bunch of stuff up there. I'm trying to catch it.
Let's see. Teresa, how are you? We're feeling much better. Yeah. Much better. My eyes still have this like gummy stuff on them.
It's just allergies.
Oh my gosh.
And all the pollen.
We can hear our neighbors laughing.
Oh man. It's great to travel with people you can have a good laugh with, because if you can't, you're not going to get through it.
Exactly.
I can tell you that right now.
Okay.
So it's 1968, Alaska said, just start naming attacked by a polar bear. Our RV blew up in Alaska.
Oh, jeez.
We'll get all kind of views then. Well, we don't want to sucker people in. We just want to be factual. We take it easy.
And some of these videos where people put that kind of stuff on their tag, and nothing ever happens in it. You're like, what the freak? Why'd they name it that?
Judy T, thank you, hon, for the
Oh,
coffee
thank
money.
you, thank you. Oh, and y'all, that's the thing up here. They have a coffee
Man,
spot. I mean,
hey,
every 10
listen,
miles there's a
you'll
coffee
drive
spot.
20 miles, there won't be nothing in the wilderness. There's such a coffee stand.
Yeah, yeah.
They gonna get some coffee.
And they
I can
use
see the snowmobiles lined up now.
exactly, exactly, and that's what Stacy said.
It's
She
funny.
says you'll
It's
be
so
riding
funny.
your snowmobile, and oh, let's stop over here and get coffee.
That's
What?
like in Hawaii. We went around the corner. We could walk around and be shaved ice on the corner with a little
Oh,
stand. Shaved ice
everywhere.
everywhere in Hawaii.
Everywhere. It's
It was fun.
crazy.
But every place has its own little unique stuff. We
Yeah.
thought having those coffee shops, well, golly, it's a little out of town out here, but look at the line. I guess they have to come out of town because the ones in town have twice the line.
Yes, yes.
That's what we figured. So we're thinking, wow,
I
look
mean,
at them
even
lined
when
up over there.
we started counting them when we were in Fairbanks.
Yeah.
And it was like every time we went around the corner, there was another coffee spot.
Oh man, it
Like,
was so
wow.
funny. But it's just the Alaskan way,
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Everywhere you go, it's got these little places,
Yeah.
and it just adds to the features of the place. No drama. No,
No, we don't do
we
drama.
do a little bit of stuff, but we don't get too crazy with it. We like to
No.
keep.
We
keep
like
us-
showing you the beauty.
that.
Oh.
She's gonna take you out here and show
Yeah.
you the view here in a minute. Y'all want to see the outside?
Of course they do. You're
We're gonna show you where we're camped,
great for details and information. Other channels,
or for entertainment purposes.
yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Well,
We
that's-
tried to, you know,
Well, we're taking you on the journey as it happens with us. We try to
Exactly.
give you the cost.
and, well, and
that's important to a lot of people. They don't have.
hey,
deep,
Carlos
deep
and
pockets.
Linda.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're at home. Sweet.
Just keep it real. Hope them babies are doing good.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
sweet as can
Oh,
be.
yeah. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Well,
There
see,
have
we
it.
did the same thing in the lower 48.
Yeah.
Just that I didn't video every day. But since I started videoing every day, everybody's like, oh, this is cool. But it would have been so many videos just doing it once a week. I just was like, no, this has got to happen like immediately. So that's why I started
Well,
videoing every day.
and there's a lot of people that come to Alaska and that they come with a $10,000 goal to spend $10,000, and you can do that up here, seeing every tour you want to take.
Right.
A lot of people come in, they want to come to that glacier that we checked out the other day. And they'll pay $150 to go to the place, and somebody drive them out there, and they can take them up on the glacier and all that. There's cheaper ways to do that. But people with limited time, that's a service that they're willing to pay for, and I think it's great.
That is fantastic.
That's great that they have
I
it there.
just don't know how these people can own a glacier, though. I just
They
don't
don't
get
own
that.
the glacier. They only have
Well.
access to part of the glacier.
Oh,
And that's-
they own
hey,
the fence.
They got there first. They set it up. That's the way it is.
Oh,
I don't have no
man.
problem with none of that. But it just depends on what you want to spend and for what you want to do.
Yeah,
We've seen several glaciers already. We'll probably see a couple more before we leave.
right.
If I came here on limited time and there was 4 things I wanted to do, and that was I want to see a glacier and I can walk out on this glacier and do it for
Well,
150,
exactly.
100, then I'm gonna go do it. That's what I did when I was in the Navy. I went to different ports of call, to Athens. I took a tour to the Parthenon. It was great. It cost me $15. We got lunch. We got to go to we got a lunch.
Yeah, but how long ago was that?
Well, that was back in the day, but still, they still do it.
That was 30 years ago, y'all.
But I mean, I was willing to pay that, being a visitor to their country.
And you were a single young
Single
man.
guy.
Yeah.
But if I was married to you, I had you meet me there when we went.
Well, true.
A lot of guys brought their wives by train
Yeah.
through Europe. They come over on train. They met their husbands when we got off the ship, and off they go.
Well,
I mean,
that'll be
that's
fun.
stuff.
That'll be fun if we get to take
It's
our
like
European
taking a cruise.
tour.
Except my cruise was a little different than everybody else's cruise. We pulled in with the cruise ships when we were in Greece and them
Yeah.
places. All the places I went overseas. But hey, I loved it.
Well-
I had a great time. All the guys would laugh at me, but hey, I always had a good time. Met people, met young ladies. Hey, I had a good time. I bring them to the ship.
Uh-oh.
It was good.
What'd she say? They said, hey, y'all, coffee shops in Alaska sound like the way donut shops are in Texas. Exactly.
Yep.
What was that one donut shop down there?
What was that, Kim? We had them little donuts you got us. That Kim, them little
Oh,
donuts we
that
got
was
in Homer.
that
What
was
they
in
call those?
Homer. Yeah, that
What
was
they call that?
good.
That's a special name for those donuts up here. I seen it the other day.
It's ice laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Oh man. E-House, thank you for your service.
Well, it was all good. I enjoyed it. I got the most of it.
He had a blast.
I got a good education. I met some awesome people. I got to serve my country. And none of these things I had planned on doing, but as life events unfold when you're young, and I had kind of an open mind about things I didn't know. I wasn't raised to be a military person or anything like that. I wasn't raised to disrespect the military neither. I had a lot of family that was in the military, but they never talked much about it because they all fought in World War II in Korea.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to show y'all what the view is out
nice
our
and
back window. Hopefully you'll be able to see it because
Big
the
mountain over there
sun
to the
is
right.
out today. Let me turn you around. Look at those mountains back there. How sweet is that? That is awesome. Now, when I take you outside, it's windy, so I'll try to stay out of the wind.
Oh, Denise Jacoby asked if I served during war. I was at the end of the Vietnam War. I'm a Vietnam era vet.
Oh.
I'm a Vietnam era vet. I could wear one of those hats. I just don't have one.
Okay, you talk to them. Hold this. I got to put my shoes on.
Oh, she's going to put her shoes on, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's me. Oh, I'm right there. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, hold it away from you. Good Lord. They don't want to look
Well,
your
that thing's
nose.
kind of heavy out there.
What's up?
I had it up on top of my head. Y'all are getting some real drama here. I got surprised. Them surprises are always get to you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you're going to step outside?
Yeah, I'm going to step right outside.
Right.
And I'm not going to...
RB BFE's on there.
Yep. Hey, hey. So, there's Kim and Daryl over there. Look how pretty that is. Is that not gorgeous? It is just gorgeous. We have mountains like that all around us. Let's see. Kim and Daryl. I'm just standing on our steps. Mountains over there. What? The rear? That's where the wind is coming from.
Walk around the front.
We were hoping, you see all this greenery around here, we were hoping that we would see some moose. But nope, we haven't seen any moose. But look how green. I love it when it's green like this and the sky is blue. Oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous. And there's a green mountain. Yep, the wind's not so bad around here. This is pretty cool. Uh-oh. Christopher says we're buffing again. But I'm going to put up a video where I show the last, I put the drone up and I show the last place that we were camped. And, oh, somebody's got fireworks. And we, and I put the drone up here so that, I did show them.
If you walk around the other side, you can show them that mountain over there where they have the trails.
Oh, that's what you want me to do? Okay, hold on. We'll go back around there. Sorry. Okay. All right, let's go around here. It's going to get windy. It's blowing right at me. All right. Up here, you can see trails up there for them to ride those four-wheelers and bikes and, you know, ATVs. I don't know what all those things are called. But that's where all the road system for all that is up there. But they come and camp apparently on this side, and they don't even go over there. They run right through the camps here. It's crazy. They do have a road that goes up around that mountain right there. And supposedly there's a glacier in here and a waterfall. So hopefully this afternoon we might go check that out. But look at the snow still on the mountain over there. And there's a couple, well, I don't know if you can see it, the clouds are covering it. But right back up in there, there's another mountain. So that's got snow on it. I can't get too far away from the house. We'll.
Show them how the Starlink set up. Starlink.
Oh, where is it?
Back here in the back.
Oh, is it? Okay.
You got good signal.
Oh, I'm good? Okay, I'm just trying to keep the wind off of them. Let's see here. And there's our Starlink. Right there. Can you see it in the foreground? Pointing north. And look here. Bam! We're going to that meetup. Woohoo! Y'all like our signage on the back there? Yep. Okay. And you do know we named this rig the Presidential Suite because it's so big. All right, now can I come in, Daddy?
Sure there's mountains on the other side over there?
I did. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They seen all the mountains.
There's lakes all out there.
Yes, there's lakes. There's three pretty big lakes out
On
here.
this side where we're at, and across the road in front of us. You show them the road over there, the other crypto.
Mm-hmm.
You got these kind of areas out in here.
Yeah.
There's
So,
one down below us there.
right, there's a camp area right down below there and one way over there. You'll see that in the video that I'm gonna put up. But yeah, it's pretty cool still seeing snow on the mountains in July. All right, the wind is picking up. I know I don't like it, and they're not gonna like it. Oh shoot.
I'll get it. Go ahead.
All right.
That thing blocks like unbelievable.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Back in here. There you go. You can go ahead and sit down. I gotta take my shoes off.
Oh, okay. I hope y'all enjoyed that. You can't, it's really hard to see the real green in the video. I mean, this place is like, it's really green.
It's like Ireland. It's green, green.
Yeah, it's super green here, especially when the sun's hitting it. There goes a car over there, a little bitty thing. Looked like a little matchbox going up the road.
Yeah, I mean, the mountains are big in the lower 48, but I've never seen mountains as big as these here.
Peggy Parker asked how long we've been married.
41 years.
She asked that earlier. I just wanted to remember that.
Good job. Good job.
I did remember something. I could have said I don't know.
I know you could have.
Because I say that a lot. The girls just have a good time with me.
I don't know, and I didn't see the sign.
And where am I at? Oh, man. Oh, it's all fun. If the girls are happy laughing and joking with me, I'm happy too. I don't, you know.
Dang it, I let a fly in. As cold as it is, y'all, the flies are out.
Well, you get them here and there.
I know. And they're not little flies.
Yeah, like I said earlier, our elevation here is almost 3,000 feet. That's why it's somewhat cooler here than the place we left. It's hard to believe 25 miles makes that a difference, another 1,000 feet, because we were at 1,600 over there, and we climbed over a couple passes to get here.
Mm-hmm.
Then we didn't drop down that much from the highway.
No, no.
And a lot of the mountains to our, I guess it'd be our, that's north, to our south. The other thing too is our you've seen our Starlinks are pointing to the north.
Yes.
So almost northeast a little bit.
But didn't it point in a different direction
Yes.
when we were in Fairbanks?
It did. Different direction up there. And I
Isn't
think
that
was
crazy?
part of why our signal wasn't as great up there. It was, at times it would be, Daryl, if you remember, we talked about it. It was like every night around between 6 and 8 o'clock, we would start losing signal. We didn't know if they were switching satellites around on us or doing some kind of maintenance. But every evening about between 5 and 7 o'clock, we would start losing signal for a little while. It'd be in and out. The Starlink would not go off for 2 or 3 minutes and come back on for 10 minutes. We thought they were doing some kind of testing or relay or something.
So what's that say?
But it's almost every night we had it with the Starlink up there.
Well, congratulations to y'all. They're right behind us.
Who is?
On 9/11, they'll be married for 41 years, too.
Oh, okay. Good.
And y'all want to know something funny? And I know some of you have already heard this. So last year, when we had our anniversary, we thought we had only been married for 40 years.
Yeah,
And we didn't realize it was 41 until like a couple months later, and we're like looking at each other like, wait a minute. So
you see what the internet does, having a YouTube channel? Forget how long you've been married.
Oh God. Stay plump there because there's, yeah, for sure.
Now, I don't know if it could be the military might be cycling some type of radar. I know in the Navy with some antenna and stuff, I can't talk about it, that we would cycle would knock any signals offline.
Yeah.
There were certain things going on that would affect that kind of thing. But I don't know if they had any of that around the air bases up there where we were at or not. I don't know. And it seemed to happen in Denali. It happened in not so much in where was we at? Talkeetna.
Yeah. Yeah.
It didn't happen there too much, but it seemed like it happened in Denali and Fairbanks a little bit. And that place we stayed at down from Fairbanks by the antenna, by the Air Force Base.
So you see what Alaskan Sourdough said?
What did they say?
He said even with his cell booster.
His does the same thing that period of time of day.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? And
Well,
congratulations, E-House. That's awesome.
That's the year I graduated high school, Peggy Parker. Well, how about that? You just a chick.
What year was that?
82. Peggy
Oh.
Parker graduated high school.
Hey, I graduated just a couple years before
We
that.
yeah, I'm a little older than her. I'm sorry. I just couldn't find what I was looking for out there. I was older fella. Well, you
I
have to marry.
question.
You're gonna get married. You gotta marry one that's right. I mean, that's a big investment you're gonna make in your life.
Oh, who plays the guitar? This guitar was my dad's, and he was in the Navy, and he bought it when he was stationed in San Diego, and they went down to Tijuana. He bought it there, and it's a 1967. So I took it to the guitar shop, and they fixed everything that was wrong with it.
Says,
And
plays good. Play.
yeah, he says, you take good care of that thing, girl. You got something there.
It's a rare guitar. It's rare.
I'm eventually gonna learn how to play.
You gotta slow down on YouTube videos. Take that 3 hours she's doing in YouTube videos and start playing a guitar around the campfire.
It used to be 6 hours to do the videos, but now I got a new computer and I've learned to do short.
Well, this year, this is a funny. I bought her a new Apple computer when we were in Montana before we come up here.
Right.
So she could get things done quicker. We had 3 months of free Apple TV on there and
we didn't even know it.
So there you go. We got something free and didn't even use it. But that's the way it goes. Anyway.
Okay, Peggy. I graduated in...
Cindy P's been there almost 52 years. Good deal.
Okay, and Matt graduated in 1985.
Well, I was young girls out here.
Yeah. I've been married for 52 years, almost 53. Congratulations, girl. Congratulations.
Well, I tell anybody that's been married for any length of time. I mean, it's always a work in progress, and
well,
you don't never you got to change some in a relationship in marriage. You got to grow and do things.
Exactly,
and
not
everything's going to be surrounded with if you have children, around the children and family stuff. There's other things to do.
Denise graduated in '86. Damn, I'm the old girl in the group.
Yeah, I guess you are. Hmm.
uh,
Well,
Denise
59 is still pretty
married
young.
in 90.
See, I have this thing about age. I don't think you're old till you're 100. So that's the way I've up here in this clock. Now, if things are breaking, I just go get them fixed. Hey, that's the way it is. Same with her.
Ken and Carla. My daughter was
10 in 1982. Well,
wow, wow.
that's good stuff, y'all.
That's it.
But we
That's
all
it.
out here for a reason because we're living life. We're living
Yeah.
life right. So everybody here that on this channel watching us, you have life experiences.
Exactly.
That's why you're on an even kilter, and you're not too extreme one way or the other. You kind of keep life in perspective with you,
Cindy P.
not out from you.
We're just babies. Graduated in 1970.
Mm-hmm.
I graduated in 1979. And you graduated in what, 74?
74. I would have graduated in 73, but I had to make a year up. But that's the way it goes.
That is the way it goes.
Wasn't my fault.
Been enjoying the videos. Just got my phone back. Oh, okay. Sweet.
I watched a short video this morning. Husband's taking the wife over the shoulder, takes her back to her dad. Says she's cost too much money. I'm bringing her back.
Oh.
Well, I was as a man, as a working man, figure income or whatever the hell you want to call it, woman that hey can realize they can realize things together. You got to work together to build wealth, unless you inherited it.
I'm gonna call you 5'11". No, we do not have a house. We are true nomads.
Yes, we are. We don't have a house. This is our home.
Yeah, this
This
is
one
it.
and the other
Everything
one.
we own. Yeah, we've got.
Timing this one. We got another rig too.
Yeah.
Our Phoenix. You see it when you first see the channel. I think you got them both in there now, right on that video.
Oh, great. He says I graduated when she was born. Thanks.
Okay.
Our kids are probably older than you.
Our kids are in their 30s.
Yeah.
We got
Well,
one that's 40.
got.
All of them.
Yeah.
So we got one that's in the military. He's in the Navy. My oldest grandson.
Oh, Peggy says I'm the same age as her sister. Mobitech, 1969.
Yep.
He's an Air Force man.
Yep, nothing wrong with that.
Not a thing.
I probably went in the Air Force if they let off and let me be in a MP or whatever it was, police force, whatever, security. I didn't want to do none of that. That was where my mind was
Joyce.
that time.
1964, class of 82. That's the year we got married. Was 82.
Well, you got to start somewhere in life.
Uh-oh.
Nothing stays the same.
Buffering again.
Uh-oh.
You can learn guitar. Oh, I've already downloaded the programs for that, the apps.
I tell her she should do videos and put it on YouTube. I'm learning guitar, y'all. She'll get all kinds of people watching her.
Ken and Carla, class of 1970.
Wow.
I bet y'all were high school sweethearts.
Here's what I found.
No. My watch wants to chime in, y'all.
Denise Chicago, Air Police, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Class of 74, yeah. I loved it. I loved the 60s and the 70s. It was great.
Exactly. Yeah, it was a lot different than it is today.
Well, the world's changed. People change. Technology changes everything. Who'd ever thought we'd just pick up something and talk into it right here?
Exactly.
We become the Jetsons. And somebody said that on our last show, I think.
Yeah.
We become the Jetsons, and flying cars are right around the corner. Technology with AI is going to change tremendously over the next 2 years.
You lost it again. Well, familiar with your lovely holiday rambler, we're going to be traveling when wife retires next year.
Good for you.
Seriously.
And like that, we don't tell anybody to sell their homes and do this and do that. We had several houses. Okay.
Yeah.
So we still had one that our son was using. And we weren't going to sell it. We still had one to have. But that depends on your situation when you think you need to sell your house or whatever you need to do. We don't make financial decisions for people out here. Y'all got to make your own. Now we can give you what it cost us and that type of thing. Give you some
Right.
real numbers.
Sorry, my finger keeps getting
But
in there.
we're not going to tell you how to take care of your business.
Exactly.
But we will give you some hints on, like if you want to get your first RV and you've never done this, start out close to home. Don't.
Well, exactly.
What if you got an older RV and you want to fix it up? Watch Mobile Tech.
Yep.
He's got a great channel. If you buy a little old trailer somewhere from somebody and you get it for $800 to $1,200 and it's this year model, he tells you how to go over and look them over, and you got to make sure it's good.
Exactly.
But if you have the money and you want to buy a $200,000 rig, so hey, go be it. I got the money, but I'm not going to spend my money like that.
I wouldn't let him.
It don't hold don't hold that kind of value for us.
Well,
now,
I mean,
and we're still going to do some
yeah.
other things too. We got some real world traveling to do.
Yeah. And with this rig, I mean, I couldn't stand all that brown. That was just way too much in here. I had to brighten it up. You know, the brighter it is, the happier you
Sharon
are.
keeps putting her finger in my eye.
I'm sorry. That's the only way I can see the text on the. Okay.
Okay, heading out for the real.
All right.
Denise. Okay, Denise. Take care. Nice to hear from you.
Be careful.
See you next time.
Exactly.
Don't know where we'll be next Saturday, but we'll be somewhere. Maybe Valdez or somewhere down that way.
Oh, that'll be nice, huh?
I don't know. We're going to try to pick a non-rainy day when we get over there. 'Cause every day it rains over there. So we're going to try to get close, and maybe we can give y'all some pictures when it's not a rainy day.
Yes.
You know.
Well, hey, Cadillac Jack.
He's up in Montana, so much cooler. Well, heck yeah.
Oh, yes.
We had some friends in Flagstaff up at the Cinders, and they said the weather up there was pretty nice.
Well, the last time I talked to Cadillac Jack on the YouTube, he said it was 109 in Phoenix. Good
Well,
golly.
yeah, it was like 116 down there the other day or something like that. 114, I don't know. It was a lot.
All right, Mobile Tech, he's got to feed the dog.
Okay, man. You take care. Thanks for showing up, man. And I'm going to tell these people, watch your channel.
Every time.
For good information on repair of RVs.
Exactly.
And just some technical data that he puts out. It's really good stuff.
And Meg, I haven't forgot, Mr. Childers, your advice on camping, solo camping.
Glued to his chair. Life is too short. Well, that's right, Ann.
Exactly.
We meet people out here all the time that do that very thing. They have a spouse at home. He or she, we've met them both ways.
Yep.
And she went and got herself a used vehicle, about 3 or 4 years old, or van, or whatever she wanted to travel in. And if I were a woman traveling and I'm going to be by myself, I'd buy me something I can do everything in. All I got to do is crank it up and go.
Exactly.
If I'm in not such a great place.
Right.
So either that's going to be a Class C or a big Class B van or a B van or just a regular van.
And if you can, I mean, find somebody that you can caravan with.
Oh, there's plenty of groups that do all that here for women and guys. Guys do it.
Yep.
Women do it. All kinds of groups of people do it. Rainbow people do it.
Sisters on the Fly.
Sisters on the Fly. There's a bunch of groups.
You need to join that group. You will get really inspired, I'm telling you.
Yeah, like I say, there's tons of information. If there's something you want to do and you want to start up, if you want to go, either male or female, and you're going to leave your spouse at home, just go and see how it's going to go for a first weekend or first couple of days away from the house at a local campground.
Yeah.
Hey, that's simple.
Yep.
Just say, hey, I'm going to go over here 3 days. I'll be in touch with you and see how it goes.
I really enjoyed Mobile Tech's videos as well.
We're on our 4th RV. There you go. We're on our 2nd. We're probably going to have a 3rd.
Well, we still have the first one.
Yeah, well, we keeping them as we go.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, if you think about it, we have less than $50,000 in our 2 rigs and a little over that. Well, your truck is more expensive.
We got 20 in the little rig because it's got solar in it.
Right.
20,000 little rig. We got 8,000 in the little red truck. So let's say 30,000 in that rig, and we got with my truck. See, how do you count that? Because you have to pay for stuff. So that's 30,000, and this.
What does Kim say right there?
50,000. We got less than 100,000 in 4 rigs.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
2 trucks and 2 rigs.
Yeah, and that's not, I don't think that's terribly bad.
What does Kim say right there? Oh,
I lost her. Hang on, Kim, come back.
Uh, the guy we met on the way up from Louisiana
Brian was his name?
was by himself, and his wife was at home.
Right.
Oh, that's right. In Homer? In Homer.
No. Oh, she was.
His wife is a nurse.
Yeah, but I thought she was up here.
She is with him.
She's a nurse here. She's a nurse here in Alaska.
Right.
I thought that's what he said. She was a nurse here in Alaska.
Thanks for all your great advice. It can be scary for a woman. Definitely. What's Howard say? Hey, Howard.
He was at Oscar Shore State Park. I know where that is. In Nokomis, Florida. There was a lot of tent campers and car campers. Yep.
Oh.
Well, people are trying to get out. And it's expensive, guys. It's expensive to go buy a small camper. I mean, this stuff is not cheap. If you can find something used and you can fix it up yourself a little bit, you're going to save a ton of money.
Definitely.
And we like keeping our money.
I mean, y'all, we didn't even finish remodeling this before we took our trip up here.
Yeah,
so
I still got some
when
things.
we get back down,
We'll finish it.
Yeah.
I'll finish these flats in the floor. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I got to figure that out. We'll figure it out.
Little nail gun, whatever. Yeah.
It's got to be something that's durable and holds.
Yes. So, RV cooking with them, Yukon.
So what was it Kim told Ann Mac? I missed that because I lost you on the chat.
Oh.
I'll ask her later. She can tell me later.
She was talking about that guy that was RVing by himself and his wife stayed at home. She says we met him in the Yukon. We took that pic.
Oh, yeah, that's right. His wife is at home. I remember that now. Yeah. We met another guy from Louisiana up there in Alaska.
And Mac, you're very welcome.
Yep.
I think that's what she said.
Yeah, at the picture there, he was traveling in his van. He never says, he's a teacher. So he was traveling. That's what it was.
Ann said she needs these people to help her tell her stories about. Well, hey, I mean, we've met many women who travel by themselves, but usually they're traveling with
2 or 3
another
of them
woman. Yeah,
a couple of them together,
and they're all pulling their own rigs.
And they have their own space too. They'll camp close together, but a lot of them they have their own space. Some of them paint, some of them write books. I mean, they all have different hobbies.
Exactly.
Some of them do knitting and crocheting. They do.
Some of them play the guitar.
Some of them do. Some of them work on the road. Medical transcriptionists. They have day jobs. They have to be on. Some of them do like classes for people, coaching. Oh yeah. It's the gamut of things. Yes. Just about anything you can think of, they do out here on the road.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. We've seen all kinds of women and men too. And I met one guy. He had a gun shop in the back of his rig.
Yeah, and the other guy who had the knife shop.
Yeah, the one guy
sharpening knives.
He made knives and everything, and anything special. He worked with another guy, I think, in Tennessee or somewhere, or is it Alabama? And he would special order knives for people, a certain kind of knife.
And we've seen knife shops here too, y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, sitting out in the middle of nowhere, you'll see a big knife sign.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
Hey,
I like it. And sled dogging things. We've seen that.
Oh, everywhere, yeah.
Sled dogging stuff. I think that's pretty dang on cool.
That is
so
awesome.
Alaska definitely has its unique things. And of course, in Denali, we got to go see the sled dogs.
Yep.
That they use there in the park.
That was pretty sweet.
That was so educational. I really did enjoy that.
And
so much fun too.
And people do a lot of baking up here. And Kim, we still have to get our claw or toe or whatever that is. What's you said. We haven't gotten one yet. You know, they do honey buns and that kind of thing up here.
We've done our hour. We're going to have to wrap this thing up.
Yeah, we are.
Judy, they're all leaving us, see? Judy T's going.
All right.
Well, we hope y'all enjoyed the pictures today. Nice talking with all y'all. We had a pretty good time.
Love your shirt, Mrs. C. Our son and family was in the Grand Tetons are meeting up with them. Oh, good sweet. Deal. We love the Tetons.
Oh, yeah. It's beautiful over there.
We love it there. It's more expensive to go find a hotel. It is. Oh, my gosh. The hotels and Airbnbs are just, wow. Who knew it would be that expensive? I mean, I don't think I've seen an hotel or a motel up here that's less than $120.
Oh, there's nothing under 150 that I've seen, and it changes on the weekends.
Okay, Christopher says, I see the sled dogs in the Yukon.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Alaska's very cool. I mean, what a wonderful place to live. I mean, hey,
If you
20
can
years
get
ago,
over the weather.
no, everybody says it about the heat. They got the cold here,
Yep,
got
yep.
the heat and the sand. I mean, take your pick. Ain't neither one of them easy.
True.
So,
You just got to prepare for it.
You got to make your mind up what you want to do, and there's nothing wrong with living here.
And
It's
I mean,
a beautiful state.
You know, we bought clothing for being up here.
And we used a lot of it.
We did. We
did. Used a lot of it.
But
Peggy
I
Parker
hope it doesn't stay this way. I hope we see some more sun than we have seen.
I see the sled dogs, the Yukon Quest comes. Okay. Beaver tail. That's right. We've seen beaver up here too.
No, that's what we got to eat.
Oh, beaver tail's what we got to eat.
It's a pastry.
Oh. I'm still watching.
Peggy loves
Parker.
Yes.
Hey, Peggy. Well, Peggy, when I get to meet you, I'm going to give you a big old hug. I'm going to give you one of them Alaskan bear hugs.
Sam. What does he say?
It keep my red clay and Alabama heat. Sam.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it depends on where you was born and raised. I know people from the South that live up here, and they love it.
Oh, my gosh. We both grew up in North Carolina in school.
Kids.
Yeah.
As kids.
And, yep, you had that heat and the red dirt.
Yeah.
And in the wintertime, ice storms.
Arkansas and Oklahoma have red dirt, too.
Yep.
Red dirt. Georgia's got the best red dirt I've ever had. I ever rolled around in. That Georgia red dirt, it don't come out.
Okay,
Must
let's
be some
see.
kind of mineral in it. I don't know.
Red clay. Exactly.
Yeah, man. But anyway. That says unable to connect. I'm just having problems with this thing. Well, it's about time for us to roll out here.
It is.
Any last minute questions, y'all? We'll try to be on here Saturday after we move. We'll be in a different spot. We're going to be getting further over towards Valdez.
Yep.
And Wrangell National Park is the largest national park in the United States.
I'm excited for that.
And all those. Now, how much of it we'll see? You don't see a lot of stuff here unless you go pay for a plane flight. You got to have You got to go pay to play in a plane. But
or a boat.
They only have one road into this park.
Yes.
And that's it. And it's massive. It's got like hundreds of glaciers in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's massive. And it's got an outer perimeter of forest and stuff that's just tremendously big.
You're right, E-House. Dirt don't come off easy.
Nope. Look forward to your videos. Okay, well, thank y'all very much.
We appreciate it.
Sharon, are you talking about a bear claw? Bear claw?
Yeah, bear claw.
Bear claw,
yeah.
But it's called a beaver claw?
Well, that's beaver tail is what Kim says.
They got some kind of beaver tail up here. We got to find that.
Yeah, it's like a bear claw.
Yeah, I flew over on a trip to see the elk. Okay, Victor Deb.
Oh, I bet that was fun.
Okay, Kent, all y'all, thank you so much. We'll see you probably next Saturday about the same time.
Definitely.
Now, we don't know if it's going to be sunshine, rain, or snow. But you can count on us. We're going to try to be here.
My rig is an 05 Dodge 1500. What did he say?
Put it in a Jasper. Jasper did it. With 3-year, 100,000 will do. Do you think it's okay for us to? Yes, I do.
Yep.
But don't forget about your brakes and stuff like that.
Oh, definitely. Y'all seen that video from us.
He's got new engine and everything from Jasper.
Sweet.
I'd have some miles on it before you bring it up. Just take it out of the package
make
and drive
sure.
it.
Yeah.
I'd have at least several thousand miles on it and everything's running good. Check all your gauges and your temperature. Look for leaks.
Yes.
And then you should be fine.
Exactly.
But like I say, I wouldn't start a trip up here unless I wouldn't do it on tires older than 2 years old.
No.
That'd be my recommendation. Now, you don't have to listen to me, but I would do it with some fresh stuff, as fresh as I could get.
Kim and Daryl are over there laughing about something.
Yeah, man. Well, thank you.
All right, y'all. We will see you next week.
All right, y'all take care.
Have a good week.
God bless everybody.
Bye.